Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you want to see how I turned two regular t-shirts into these awesome pieces, please continue watching. I hope you like this video. It's a very simple DIY, so let me know what you guys think in the comment area below if you guys like it. Okay, so for this one you'll need a regular t-shirt, a fabric mesh, I got this from Walmart, a fabric glue, or if you prefer using a thread and a needle, you can use that as well. And last but not least, you need a scissor. Okay, so first I start by straightening out the shirt on a flat surface, and then I measure how much I want to cut, and then I fold the shirt so I can cut it in a relatively straight line. You don't have to be precise, it's just to make your work easier. Once you've done that, the next step is to cut it out and also fold the other piece that you just cut out, the bottom piece. Fold that in half or whichever length you prefer and cut that out. So I'm taking the bottom part of the t-shirt with the hemline and everything already structured. Make sure you leave a space in between the two cutouts. The next step is to measure out how much fabric mesh you're gonna need for the whole round of the t-shirt and then cut that out. Next, turn the two cutout pieces inside out and fold the edges. Once the edges are folded, I'm gonna iron the folded side so it'll be easier for me to glue it, and it will also have a straight line so the work would actually look like you bought it from a store. Next, fold the fabric mesh into two on the longer side, and then start putting some glue on the side that you just folded, both from the inside and out, and then attach it to the fabric mesh for both the top and the bottom part of the piece. I'm using the tip of the fabric glue container to press the mesh onto the shirt as I'm applying the glue. And don't worry, the glue is gonna dry quite clear, so it's not gonna appear as white as when you apply it. Once the top and the bottom sides of one side is done, let it dry out for a few minutes and then turn your work around and do the same thing on the other side. This part is optional, but for me, I didn't want to leave them as they were, so I'm cutting the sleeves diagonally, folding the edges, and then applying the fabric glue inside the folded area, like so. Let it dry off for about an hour or two, and this is the finished result. For this next fringe t-shirt, what you're gonna need is a scissor, a thread, and a needle. Or you can also use a glue, whichever one you prefer. So the same way as the first one, measure how much you want to cut, and using your scissor, just cut that part off. So I'm gonna pick up the cutout part and then place it on top of the t-shirt and use it as a guideline to where I'm gonna stop cutting. Next, all I'm doing is just cutting tiny pieces like so they can become the fringes. Make sure the t-shirt is inside out again. So for the sleeves, I'm folding it twice, and then I'm gonna use the thread and the needle to secure the folded sides. I use the thread and the needle to sew it in 3 spots. Remember, it's optional to use the thread and the needle. You can use the fabric glue here. It would actually be easier, but I prefer using the thread and the needle. Next, I'm just stretching out the fabric just by holding it on the 2 ends, and that's all we have to do for this project.